Hey everybody, it's Rico and this right here is my McLaren, but we have a little problem. Let me show you. And that is that something is missing. Let me just turn the camera again. And I think that something is quite important to drive the car, right? I mean, look, where's the engine, right? This is what this video is all about, so let's just start from the beginning. This is the winter in Cyprus. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at the time. It's 7:24 and people are here having their morning routine. Starting their morning here. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do now too. You know what? Actually, I'm joking. Wow!
Is it cold?
No, it's nice. Perfect. So Jay is feeding the fish now. And look at how many. Look at this. Not sure if you can see it, but there are like hundreds of fish.
We'll blend in a bit.
A whole family. Whew, okay, that was a perfect start into the morning, but now it's time for reality check. So, this is the truth about owning a supercar here in Cyprus, and first things I have to say is that I'm absolutely grateful for the fact that I own and drive a supercar here in Cyprus. This was on my vision board for so many years when I was a teenager, and now that I actually turned this into reality, felt kind of unreal in the beginning, especially the first day when I was buying the car and all that. I was kind of nervous. I did a video about the fact that I was buying the car. I was there with a friend of mine and all that. And the expectation reality is so different, because I was expecting completely different things. And interestingly, insurance, road tax and fuel is not even that expensive. I think I pay less than 5,000 euros per year for insurance and road tax and fuel. I don't drive that much. I mainly drive when I create content or when I go to an event or to a business meeting, something like that. It's not my daily car. And so it is definitely not as expensive as I thought, but the mechanical part is where I found issues in my specific case, because I was unlucky enough to buy a car that had a little problem, so to say. And it is not that unexpected actually for me, because when I was there and test driving the car, I heard a little ticking noise in the engine, but I was so naive and emotional and blind. I really wanted the car. Also, the price was very good, so I just went ahead and bought it anyway. I didn't even go to the mechanic with this car, so I kinda deserve what I got, I have to say. And that is that I had a car that had a weird clicking noise, like a very repetitive, fast A lot of people told me that, hey Rico, this is not really normal, like go and check it. So I went to mechanics. Mechanics told me, yeah, big problem, but we cannot tell you what it is. Like, we have to take out the engine. All right, can you please take out the engine and tell me then? Okay, but it costs 6,000 euros. I'm like, what? Like 6,000 euros just to take out the engine and put it back in to actually find out what the issue is. And then on top of that, on top of the labor costs come the new parts that I have to order, additional hours that they need to work on the car and all that. So I was like a little bit in a dilemma. I was like, okay, let's just ignore it maybe. But if I ignore it, then the worst case scenario is that the engine will completely default and just get destroyed, and I have to pay for a new engine, which would be 50,000 euros. So I decided to just open up the engine and work on it. But it was so hard to find good mechanics. I talked to, I think, 6 mechanics in total, and 5 of them were absolutely horrible. Like, they didn't care, they charged ridiculous prices, and they were unreliable, and they were late in responding, and the car, I didn't feel comfortable with them. But then the last one was amazing. In Limassol, I felt comfortable. He was young, his father was experienced and all that. And then I went there and decided that, hey bro, okay, please work on the car. He said, okay, we'll do it as fast and as good as possible. And so the car is there. That's the status quo. It's hanging there without an engine, and we are ordering parts from the UK right now because I obviously just want to have original parts from McLaren London. And yeah, we have some issues with customs. We need more parts, and yeah, it's a big mess. But the most important part is, for me personally, that I kind of turn this problem into an opportunity, into something positive, and that is that I will now start a little car project for me. That means that I will start tuning the car. I will make it better, I will make it faster and all that, and I will start with the exhaust. So I'm ordering some downpipes now, cutless, which would never be allowed in Germany, for example, because they are so loud and they are just making the car more performance-based. And I kind of take this as an opportunity to just drive an amazing car here, because without the problems, I would have never done it. If the car would be perfectly fine, I would just be happy, drive it and all that. But now I have the opportunity to use it for my benefit, for more content, for talking to more people, learning more about cars and all that. And this is actually the reason why I bought this car, to just use it for improving my life and my business. Because you can argue that buying a supercar that costs 100,000 euros is a bad investment. And I would technically agree with that, unless you're a content creator, because the reason I bought this car is to show people that no matter where you're from, no matter what your circumstances are, even if you are born in a small village in Germany, no one in your family is an entrepreneur, and your family is living off benefits, and your mom is working 3 cleaning jobs, and your father doesn't have a job at all, and you're basically poor, you can still make it. You can still move to a new country, just build everything from the ground up, and end up living the life that you want. Because when I was a teenager and I was watching YouTubers, I got so inspired and motivated by them, and this is what I want to achieve with this channel as well. Because I know other young kids are watching this channel as well right now, and older people as well, of course, that just take their bit out of my content and apply it to their life. And if I am able to achieve some of my goals and show them that it is possible, I'm sure that I motivate some of these people, and those are the people that I do the videos for. And so, long story short, I bought the car, was unlucky that my specific car has an issue, and it will be very expensive now. It will cost me about 10 to 20,000 euros, but instead of crying, I turn this problem into an opportunity to make better content, to have an even better car. Maybe I'll change the colors, maybe I will add a spoiler, a body kit, I will make it faster, software tuning, all that, whatever there is. I will learn a lot about cars now. If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below what I should do. And yeah, that's about the update for now. Let's see what the future brings. And it is extremely hot. Like, you cannot even call this winter, can you? Can't even open my eyes. All right, that's it. Hey, you look exactly like my kitten at home. Are you Ruby? Are you Ruby the second? We're going home now. Come on, Ruby, we're going home. Yo guys, I'm here at the Limassol garage and I'm visiting my car now for the first time since I removed the engine. And the cars here are actually amazing. I mean, look at the collection. Look at the cars here. Damn, amazing. Hurricane, another one. And my McLaren in another color. Definitely looks interesting in black. Maybe I will wrap my car at some point in the future. But at the moment, we have another big problem, and that is they had to take out the whole engine and check the valve system, which I'm going to show you now because it is in there, in the surgery room. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is my engine from my McLaren 570S. And I do not know that much about engines, especially not about V8 engines. It's the first V8 car that I ever owned. But what I know so far is that these things right here are quite important. And this thing right there is the so-called rocker arm, and this was loose. As you see, this right here doesn't look the same as these right here. So these things right here should move when the engine is pumping, but the rocker arm on this part right here was loose, and while it was loose, it was basically just moving and creating this ticking noise. And they removed this part and they ordered a lot of new parts. And the good thing is that they have quite some good connections in the UK. So I'm getting original McLaren parts, of course, from McLaren London. And they should arrive very soon. They will install it. They ordered much more parts, not just this one thing. They are actually replacing every rocker arm in the engine and quite some other screws and this and that. So it's gonna be an expensive build for sure. He said that it can be as expensive as 20,000 euros. Let's see how much it will cost in the end. But even with the 20,000 euros that I will pay, it was still a good deal. I think the previous owner just knew that I have to pay this amount of money at some point in the future to fix the engine. So now I'm quite at the market level of how much my car is worth, just above 100,000 euros. But I will finally have a car without a ticking noise and I can drive around the whole island with a big smile, and I can't wait for that. He said he plans to fix it until the end of November, so I can't wait for that. What a huge engine, isn't it? I mean, look at how big it is. It doesn't even show justice on camera. Look how big it is. That's me. And that's the engine. Crazy. Respect to mechanics and engineers that know what they are doing. If you would just place this thing here and tell me to fix it, or otherwise something bad happens, that bad thing is gonna happen. I'm telling you straight away. So this is actually not how I expected the video to end. Here is the McLaren. That's the only way we can see it for now, because in Cyprus everything takes much longer than expected. And if you think you're finally ready next week, it's gonna be another 2 weeks. And this is exactly what's happening now. I just got a call today that yes, my downpipes have finally arrived. And they are at the Limassol Marina for custom clearance. I need to send an email actually to them now with the invoice so that I get my VAT back. This is it. So this is the email I'm sending now. Hello, we spoke about my pipe for my car today from the UK. The invoice is attached. So let's hope this resolves quickly, but actually I don't even mind at this point anymore, because I'm leaving Cyprus tomorrow and I will be in Germany. Then I'm going to fly to Dubai. So that's gonna be at least a month that I'm not in Cyprus now. And it's just so ridiculous because I've been waiting for my car. How long, Jamie? Minimum 2 months for sure.
Longer.
Maybe even more.
I don't think I've been on it since the summer.
Yeah, actually, like, I gave it away during summer. So that's very sad. And the worst part is I'm paying car insurance the whole time without even using it. Anyway, so that's how the video ends now, unfortunately, without getting the McLaren back. But that means to me I'm gonna be even more excited once the car is ready for pickup, once I'm back in Cyprus, and I'm gonna use that time to do some more adjustments, some more tuning stuff, this and that. And then once I'm back next year, I'm gonna drive my McLaren with the biggest smile ever, like this. You will see me driving around. Anyway, I'm very thankful for my mechanic actually, because he's done a great job in doing everything here in Cyprus. Custom clearance, since the UK is not a part of the EU anymore, this is something I cannot really control. There was a lot of hassle that I don't even want to go into. Maybe I'll talk about it in the next video when I'm going to pick up my car. And yeah, another funny thing is there is also this one guy. There's a call. I have to decline it now. Business can wait. We are doing a YouTube video now. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to say is that there is this one young guy from Limassol, and he's doing a TikTok challenge where he wants to go on a ride with my McLaren and me. And he's on day 100 now. So he's been doing TikToks daily for 100 days straight. Hey everybody, this is day 1 of trying to get a McLaren ride with Rico Go. Day 10, day 15, day 20, and he is at 100 now. So this shows you how long the car is actually not ready to drive, and it's like day 100 now. There he is.
This is day 57 of trying to get a McLaren ride from Rico Go. This is day.
And he's
98.
even getting views. Look at this. Day 98. What the hell? So he's literally so dedicated to all that. And I would love to take him on a ride. But Mihalis, my friend, on the way to find Rico. Look, his bio. On the way to find Rico, he has 27K likes just for this challenge. Mihalis is my friend. We will go on a ride. I'll have a surprise for you. But, you know, my friend, this is Cyprus. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. How are you? Meow, meow. Come here, sit down. What do you think, little meow, meow, huh?
Oi!
What do you think about the McLaren, huh? So, just one more thing. This is actually the part which started the whole trouble. And as you can see, this is a rocker arm. This thing was damaged on my engine, which I showed you in the garage. And look at the price. It's actually ridiculous. Because of $250, I'm going to spend so much money now. I actually didn't even get the full price. The mechanic is going to tell me the full price, I think, in the next few days, like this week, once he installed the downpipes, which is the last thing to do. I will tell you in the next video how much it's going to be. But yeah, I can't believe that all of this hassle, all of this work, all of this money that I'm going to spend now just because of this little piece. It's just because we can't reach it without taking out the engine, you know? If it would be a BMW, you just open up the engine, you fix your stuff, bam, 200 euros, deal done. But with a McLaren, or with a supercar in general, not that easy. Yeah. But I'm telling you, this car project is gonna be absolutely insane. I'm gonna have the best car in Cyprus, that's my goal. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching the video, and if you subscribe, I will see you in the next one.